my name is Vikas, and in this video we will learn how to scrape data from infinite scrolling website using network requests. So this video will explain to understand how to scrape data from network requests. This is an example website. If you see this website and scroll down, more and more data loaded on this website. So whenever you see any website which use infinite scrolling, load more options, or any other way um, where URL does not change, page does not refresh, and data is being appended on that website. So that means the data is coming from the network requests. So in order to find what request and where are the URL and what the data is coming from, so we need to just inspect the element, go to the network tab, click on the XHR option. We just need to fire the scroll event again. So if there are load more button, we are clicking on the load more button, but if there are scroll, we just need to scroll it down to fire the event again. For example, as I scroll it down, page 2 has been loaded in the background, and the more codes has been added on this page without refreshing or without changing the URL. Just try one more time. Yeah, you see page 3. So this is the URL of API, or we can say network URL, which is running on the background uh, to pull the data back from the server, and then which is inserted here on the page. Just click on any of the URL to see the full details. We can see the URL here, the method of the request as well, and then we can see the request headers as well, if any particular header which needs to be sent, like an API key. So, and we can see the preview as well, and the plain text response as well. So the best way to scrape such websites is using the network URL instead this browser URL, because that way we will be crawling the data directly from the URL which is being used by the website without rendering the HTML, CSS, or any other image or any other element which should be rendered, which might be slow as well. So to scrape such websites, we are going to create a scraping agent. Let's come to the agenty tool. Uh, we can copy any of the sample agents because this is the JSON file, so we cannot use the Chrome extension. We can just copy any of the agents. So let's copy the first one. Then we are going to change the URL here. Just put the URL. Remember, I am not going to use the browser URL. I am going to use the network URL. So let's say mention it page 1, add two more page, save it, go to the edit tab, because we need to also enter our selectors as well. So let's delete these fields, add one field, and because this is JSON, so we need to find the JSON path for these fields. We can use any of the tool available online. So just search on Google JSON path, and there are many online evaluator tools which can be used to find the JSON selectors. Just copy this JSON here. Now we need to write our selector. So we will write Kurtz, then star, and then author name. So this is the JSON path selector. You can learn more about JSON path expression here or on the internet to better understand how it works. Name, type as JSON, add one more field, let's add the text as well. JSON. Add one more field, hashtags. Add one more field. Dot. Let's copy this. Type as JSON, and here I will name it, this field is link. Save the agent, run it again. You'll see that the scraping agent will go to each network URL we entered in the input and will scrape the data back. So this is the best way to scrape such websites which use the network URL in background to load data from server.